What was a defining moment in your career?
A defining moment in my career? Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to think about this for a second.
Defining moment.
For me, it was a physician telling me to go in and just see if I could find a 3-millimeter breast cancer. It was difficult and it took some time, but I was able to do that.
My first term as president of the ARDMS, you know, that sense of leadership and that sense of not only making a difference for my patients and for the people I worked with, but trying to make a difference for the profession as a whole.
So I was a 21-year-old in Chicago speaking to hundreds of people about this research study that I did, which was very intimidating and very scary. But it was at that moment where I was getting my award, where they had fellow awards, the fellowship award for the ARDMS, and I sat there thinking someday I would love to win that award. And this conference, I'm picking up my award tonight.
The defining moment was when I began teaching, because when I began teaching, it opened up a whole new world, and at that same time, I became a part of the ARDMS, and that also helped me flourish in my career.
It was when I looked back and I saw how many people there were that were affected by my career choice and things that I did and my mentoring.
Can you tell me about a defining moment in your career?
Ooh. I had a patient that the baby was diagnosed with Down syndrome. And I was sitting next to her and she was laying on the bed, and we shared a moment where I was holding her hand, and it's not often that I cry with my patients because I want to be there to be strong for them, and we were able to cry together in that moment and share that experience, and it was really bonding and special.
I had a patient come in totally happy, looking forward to his weekend. He was going away, started a new job, a young guy, and he was full of meds. And I realized that I was impacting his life hugely in that moment. I was the first person to know this terrible news, and it stayed with me forever.
As a clinical sonographer, one of my major defining moments was working with oncology patients. I worked in a cancer hospital where almost all of our patients were stage 3, stage 4 terminal patients. I learned more about what's important in life and about living well from those patients than I learned from anybody except my grandparents.
I felt like I could do my patients justice and do a good job for them.
I feel like a seed was planted, and it took many years, but I finally grabbed it.
And it gave me a deeper meaning as to what holding that registry and that credential means.
It was a moment that I felt like I was able to connect on a deeper level with my patients.
That was a defining moment, and it's been my passion ever since.